马太福音第11章 Matthew Chapter 11耶稣吩咐完了12个门徒，就离开那里，往各城去传道，教训人。After Jesus had finished instructing his 12 disciples, he went on from there to teach and preach in the towns of Galilee. 约翰在监里听见基督所做的事，就打发2个门徒去，问他说：那将要来的是你吗？还是我们等候别人呢？耶稣回答说：你们去，把所听见、所看见的事告诉约翰，就是瞎子看见，瘸子行走，长大麻风的洁净，聋子听见，死人复活，穷人有福音传给他们。凡不因我跌倒的，就有福了。When John heard in prison that the Christ was doing, he sent his disciples to ask him, Are you the one who was to come, or should we expect someone else? Jesus replied, Go back and report to John what you hear and see. The blind receive sight. The lame walk. Those who have leprosy are cleansed. The deaf hear. The dead are raised. And the good news is preached to the poor. Blessed is the man who does not fall away on account of me. 他们走的时候，耶稣就对众人讲论约翰说：你们从前出到旷野是要看什么呢？要看风吹动芦苇吗？你们出去到底是要看什么？要看穿细软衣服的人吗？穿细软衣服的人是在王宫里。你们出去究竟是为什么？是要看先知吗？我告诉你们，是的，他比先知大多了。经上记着说，我要差遣我的使者，在你前面预备道路，所说的就是这个人。我实在告诉你们，凡妇人所生的，没有一个兴起来大过施洗约翰的，然而天国里最小的比他还大。从施洗约翰的时候到如今，天国是努力进入的，努力的人就得着了。因为众先知和律法说预言，到约翰为止，你们若肯领受，这人就是那应当来的以利亚。有耳可听的就应当听。我可用什么比这世代呢？好像孩童坐在街市上招呼同伴说，我们向你们吹笛，你们不跳舞；我们向你们举哀，你们不捶胸。约翰来了，也不吃也不喝，人就说他是被鬼附着了。人子来了，也吃也喝，人又说他是贪食好酒的人，是税吏和罪人的朋友。但智慧之子总以智慧为是。As John's disciples were leaving, Jesus began to speak to the crowd about John. What did you go out into the desert to see? A reed swayed by the wind? If not, what did you go out to see? A man dressed in fine clothes? No, those who wear fine clothes are in kings' palaces. Then what did you go out to see? A prophet? Yes, I tell you, and more than a prophet. This is the one above whom it is written, I will send my messenger ahead of you, who will prepare your way before you. I tell you the truth, among those born of women, there has not risen anyone greater than John the Baptist. Yet He who is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. From the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven has been forcefully advancing, and forceful men lay hold of it. For all the prophets and the law prophesied until John. And if you are willing to accept it, he is the Elijah who was to come. He who has ears, let him hear. To what can I compare to this generation? They are like children sitting in the marketplaces and calling out to others. We played the flute for you, and you did not dance. We sang a dirge, and you did not mourn. For John came neither eating nor drinking, and they say he has a demon. The Son of Man came eating and drinking, and they say, here is a glutton and a drunkard, a friend of tax collectors and sinners. But wisdom is proved right by her actions. 耶稣在诸城中行了许多异能，那些城的人终不悔改，就在那时候责备他们说：格拉逊哪，你有祸了；伯赛大啊，你有祸了。因为在你们中间所行的异能，若行在推罗、西顿，他们早已披麻蒙灰悔改了。但我告诉你们，当审判的日子，推罗、西顿所受的比你们还容易受呢。加百农啊，你已经升天上，将来必坠落阴间，因为在你那里所行的异能，若行在所多玛，它还可以存到今日。但我告诉你们，当审判的日子，所多玛所受的，比你还容易受呢。Then Jesus began to denounce the cities in which most of his miracles had been performed, because they did not repent. Woe to you, Chorazin! Woe to you, Bethsaida! If the miracles that were performed in you had been performed in Tyre and Sidon, they would have repented long ago in sackcloth and ashes. But I tell you, it will be more bearable for Tyre and Sidon on the day of judgment than for you. And you, Capernaum, will you be lifted up to the skies? No, you will go down to the depths. If the miracles that were performed in you had been performed in Sodom, it would have remained to this day. But I tell you that it will be more bearable for Sodom on that day of judgment than for you. 那时耶稣说：父啊，天地的主，我感谢你，因为你将这些事向聪明通达人就藏起来，向婴孩就显出来。父啊，是的，因为你的美意本是如此。一切所有的都是我父交付我的，除了父，没有人知道子；除了子和子所愿意指示的，没有人知道父。凡劳苦担重担的人，可以到我这里来，我就使你们得安息。我心里柔和谦卑，你们当负我的恶，学我的样式，这样你们心里就必得享安息。因为我的恶是容易的，我的担子是轻省的。At that time, Jesus said, I praise you, Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because you have hidden these things from the wise and learned, and revealed them to little children. Yes, Father, for this was your good pleasure. All things have been committed to me by my Father. No one knows the Son except the Father, and no one knows the Father except the Son, and those to whom the Son chooses to reveal him. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light.